Evil baller, by your logic, aka Felix Biederman.
Just popped out the same.
Minx was crying because of you? What?
It's all because the hair to Hasan was coming to the party on Saturday.
What?
It's all because the hair he was going. And all these bitches want to do is fuck Hasan, and I'm tired of it.
Why the fuck is she crying? I don't know what she's talking about. Why the fuck is she crying right now? Why? Why is she crying? You were speaking lower in that clip. When you increase your voice, you can hear it. This sounds perfectly fine. What the fuck are you talking about, dude? Hear myself. Someone send me a clip. This sounds perfectly fine. Echo. Someone. This sounds perfectly fine. It still sounds fine. You guys are crazy. You're being. Yo, you guys are honestly. I'm telling you, you guys are fucking audiophiles, and you're annoying. Okay, you're annoying. Every chatter needs to be banned. Okay, we're gonna do a ban spree. Where I'm going to ban every chatter. Not trying to be annoying, but if you want to, you can check my log. I gave you a way to test it. Okay, I'm gonna ban every chatter, starting with Carter. Okay. Not to be an audio Andy, but you can turn down your gain all the way on the interface and see if OBS still has audio. I think your main source got switched to Camlink. If your settings got fucked so bad because SM7B has a ton of bass and you have none. I think you're using the camera mic. I don't have any. None of my cameras have mics, Carter. That's why I'm saying you're wrong. There is literally nothing in this room other than an SM7B that has a microphone. Yeah, there's no bass, and that's fine. But I'm just letting you know that. Cameras have internal microphones? Dude, do you know how fucking dog shit it would sound? First of all, here. Okay. There's built-in mics. Okay. Why is that not getting picked up? Because I'm clapping. Why is that not getting picked up? It was a camera mic. Why is that not getting picked up? On the second mic. No, it didn't get picked up until like... Interesting. I'm tapping a microphone. You're not hearing it. Where is the sound coming from, chat? Huh? Where do you think the chat... Here. I'm tapping the fucking lens. And you're not hearing anything. I wonder what the fucking... Where it's coming from. We're not doing Haas lighting for fucking mic stuff. I promise it's not that. It's because 5K headphone Andy, shut the fuck up. Most of us are using $10 earphones. We hear nothing. I can't hear anything off in my HD 560S. There's nothing wrong with the feed. There's motherfuckers in here with the... There's people who are like using studio speakers in here listening. It's only mid and high range though. Bass is cut off, which makes the mic sound cheaper than it is. Okay, like we'll fix it. We'll fucking add more bass. But that's not the problem. Like the problem 100% is audio levels, which we're not gonna fix right now. Or rather, the way that it... The problem is because there's less stuff in this room, okay? I cleared out the entire room. So there's less stuff in the room. And when there's less stuff in the room, there is going to be more echo. That's problem number one. Problem number two is that obviously the audio settings are different, so it's going to sound different, but you're going to get used to it. Just like when I told you, originally you were not going to like when I had a mustache, but then you got fucking used to it. Right? It's so hard to filter the shitty takes. Other streamers might be able to help a little at least. There's definitely reverb in your room, but it's fine. What's not fine is what we heard. Mix cry through your speakers. Oh, this?
It's all because the hair Hasan was going to the party on Saturday.
Yeah, there's a bit of a... The noise gate is definitely... The noise gate is definitely fucking lower than before. That's it. The noise gate is lower than before, so you're going to hear a little bit of echo. It's fine. The noise gate is lower than before. Here, I'll turn the speakers down a little bit.
It's all because the hair he was going. It's all because the hair Hasan was going to the party on Saturday.
There you go. It's done now. No echo.
It's all because the hair he was going.
Why are we doing this? Why am I doing this? I'm having like an individual conversation with people who are like, I need you to fucking, you know, suit this stream to my personal desires, like right now, right this moment. There's like 32,000 people in here, and I'm quite literally caving to motherfuckers who are, I mean, you were trying to be helpful. I don't think you think you're being selfish. I get it, you know what I mean? But like my ADHD is like, no, I have to hyper focus on the fucking, I have to hyper focus on the one guy. I'm getting one guy. But it's not one guy right now, let's be real. Obviously, it's not one guy. I'm not getting one guy currently. I'm curious, how do you know? Do you have in-ear monitors that lets you hear what we hear? So curious. How do you know what we hear? Alien Music Guy? Oh, I monitor levels all day, every day.
Let's go.
Chat, Hasan, new studio reveal. Chat, let's talk about it. Hasan, no. When you zoom in, oh. Regularly, bro. So no, the audio stunlock is never over. If you think that it's gonna ever get if you think the audio stunlock ever ends, you're crazy. Anyway, my noise gate was a lot better than it is now, but it doesn't matter, it's still pretty good. So it sounds different, but it sounds fine. It's less bass than usual. Yeah, I know. All right, let's get started. We're gonna talk about Justice Stephen Breyer retiring, but before that, I'm going to talk about the AAV struggle tweets, obviously. Lol, like a music head needs Shazam. Yeah, let me buy a dictionary for my friend who's an English teacher with your ass. So, this is a bit. Do like AAVE struggle tweets account not understand that like the bit is him using it wrongly? Like the dude's name is Evil Baller. Like what?
So good.
Did you not pick that up when you saw that the dude's name was Evil Baller? Did you not? Like context, you know? Context. Just context clues are like very easy to pick up on. You know? Here. You hear that? Real crispy. What is this? Felix always uses AAVE when he's on your stream? Yeah. They finna gonna cancel him? Stop. Usually struggle tweets are sent in, so I'm sure they don't follow Felix. Yeah, we need like a tone indicator, but for someone trying to be funny. Like, because sometimes people try to be funny and they're not, right? Like, so everyone should be able to try to at least be funny. So people are like, oh, this guy tried it and then failed. Even though in this situation, I do think it's funny. Oh, I know what he was tweeting about. If you don't pay for Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, and YouTube Premium, you don't fuck with music. Simple as that. Bro, how are you not gonna include Shazam on there? Are you a real student of music? Lol. A music head needs Shazam. Yeah, let me buy a dictionary for my friend who's an English teacher with your ass. The most studious scholar is indeed the one who relies on the repositories of knowledge amassed by his predecessors. Shazam is our Library of Alexandria. I'm so mad at you right now. Do you think a Grand Vizier would need a little bird to tell him what book a good poem is from? Felix is riffing with his reply guys. Have you covered the truckers in Canada we need to take? No, not yet. Eminem Discourse Part 2, but with Minnie Mouse is coming. We'll have that conversation. Y'all are not ready for that conversation though.
Lighting low.
Half the time when you hear me do AAVE, I'm making fun of a white person doing AAVE. I'm not trying to do AAVE, okay? Like just now, when I said, y'all ain't ready for that conversation, sweaty. The Albertan truckers, you know, doing what's right. Y'all want to have that conversation? Well, y'all ain't ready for that conversation.
11 months and still avoided brain rot less than perfect.
I'm a white mom from Minnesota. Okay? I'm a white liberal mom from Minnesota. And I'm ready for that conversation. That's not AVE. No, it's just like white people bastardizing it, but it's funny. Anyway. What is this AV that Hasan is talking about? AAVE is African American Vernacular English. It's like the more politically correct way to say like black scent, or I don't fucking know. It is what it is. It's pretty you can figure it out. The older version of it was Ebonics. And you know, it's just I'm making fun of people that like when I do that, I'm making fun of people that are like fucking, you know, they're the people that say stuff like you know, people that use like Beyonce gifs and shit under everything. This is not a place for anti-Semitic rhetorically, by the way. I block freely, smile. Any surprises that this guy's a Barney defender, Lamau? Baffled by the implication that English users would absolutely never use a dictionary. What is it?
I accuse you of cap. That's cap.
I knew that.
That's cap. I accuse you of capping. That's.
Oh my God! What? Is that Dennis Prager saying that's cap? What am I watching? Oh, that's such a beautiful... That is such a beautiful, incredible... Oh, I'm so glad. Dude, see, this is what I mean. Dude, how are you gonna eliminate racism, dude? I mean, how? You just gotta keep a little bit of it, okay? So that this is a perfect example of you know, the good kind of racism. Oh, this is so funny, dude. Come on.
That's cap.
I knew that.
That's cap. I accuse you of capping.
I accuse you of capping. You, madam, are capping. That's pretty funny. That's awesome. Yeah, it is like keeping pets, exactly. Dennis Prager, when someone says spousal rape is possible. Yeah. This is when you told Dennis Prager, hey, don't rape your wife, please. Like, or hey, Dennis, I know you wrote When a Woman Isn't in the Mood Part 1, but perhaps you shouldn't write a second article on why it's okay to rape your wife.
Cap.
Taylor knew that.
That's cap. I accuse you of capping.
That's what he says when that happens. Which is true, by the way. He did that, for those of you who don't know. Touch Joe and see what happens? What? Bro, I don't understand. Like, what is going on? Like, what? This is kind of sus, dude. Like, does he think that, like, the Biden Surgeon General wants to fight Joe Rogan? Like, what? Are they gay for each other now? I don't know what's happening. Touch Joe and see what happens. Only I get to touch Joe Rogan. Only I get to touch him, bucko. You don't get to touch him. I mean, I guess like Neil Young, he got clapped, you know? Neil Young put his money where his mouth is and said like, you gotta fucking take Joe Rogan off. Okay? But this is pretty funny, by the way. He's like, yeah, Neil Young found out. Hashtag go woke, go broke. Like, yeah, Neil Young said, take my music off the platform. Like, I'm doing an ultimatum. It's like me or Joe Rogan. And Spotify was like, yeah, it's Joe Rogan. What do you mean? Yeah, it's 100% Joe Rogan. Like, please. Which I kind of get. Like, they gave him $100 million, dude.
Happy New Studio Day has Kona, has baited, has baited.
You know what I mean? Like, they gave him $100 million fucking dollars. They're not gonna... They're not gonna fucking be like, oopsie, I know that he's like spreading a lot of vaccine misinformation and like probably causing people to not get the...
Unite the workers like
Anyway,
the workers united.
what if more artists do that though? I fucking doubt it. I doubt it. I mean, it's cool that he's doing this. Like, this is respectable, okay? This is a person who put his money where his mouth is. This is a person who just straight up said, fuck you. Like, take this shit down. 2 days after the letter was published, Spotify is now in the process of removing Young's music from the streaming service. We have detailed content policies, and we've removed over 20,000 podcast episodes related to COVID since the start of the pandemic. You mean the plandemic? Got him. We regret Neil's decision to remove his music from Spotify, but we hope to welcome him back soon. In his letter, which was originally published on the website, Young said, I'm doing this because Spotify is spreading fake information about vaccines, potentially causing death to those who believe that this information is being spread by them. They can have Rogan or Young, not both. In a follow-up letter published Wednesday, Young said that Spotify represented 60% of his streaming revenue globally, which amounted to a huge loss for his record company to absorb, but that he moved forward with removing his catalog because he could not continue to support Spotify's life-threatening misinformation to the music-loving public. I know that, like, Spotify playlisting is unfortunately one of the real chances at exposure these days, so it's a much harder choice to make for artists that aren't worth hundreds of millions of dollars. Hey, not complaining. I thought you want to know that the sound is really echoing. No, it's your mother's back walls that are being clapped that you hear in the background, okay? Shut the fuck up about the echo. It's not that significant. It does not matter. You are being a bitch. Okay? Suck it the fuck up. There's gonna be a little bit of fucking echo in your Sennheiser 7000, you know, fuckmaster ear fucking headset that you're using at home. Okay? You're being annoying. Small artists are irrelevant. They have no bargaining power against Joe fucking Rogan. I know. Big artists or record labels, on the other hand, could potentially urge Spotify to do something, but they will not do that because they also don't give a shit. Joe's a big fan of Neil Young. I'm sure it'll make Joe feel bad, but it won't change anything. As they say, it's better to burn out than fade away. Anyway, I hear it in the 150 headphones.